the sun's starting to come. It's going to get here come parade time. And I really, this is my third time to get to walk the parade. They usually give us a car, but I've found that this is one of the best walks in America to get to walk the Hillbilly Day parade. And you get to see people from all over Eastern Kentucky, and you really get to understand a lot about Eastern Kentucky just this one day of the year. But this is about politics today, at least this 4 minutes that we have. And I think everybody knows we have a common goal on that stage today. All the candidates for U.S. Senate are in this for one reason, and that's to ditch Mitch McConnell. I think we have that pretty consistently known throughout Eastern Kentucky. We're about to have, hopefully, a Democratic presidential primary in Kentucky that means something for the first time I can remember in my lifetime. And it has become vogue to vote again, and it's become vogue to vote Democrat. I believe this is the one opportunity that we've had in the last 24 years to make a change in the U.S. Senate. We now have a Democratic governor. We now have Democratic majority in the State House, but we still have 2 Republican senators. This is the time to make a difference. Nobody here, I believe, thinks that George Bush has been a good president. And nobody has been more helpful or harmful, whichever the case may be, than Senator Mitch McConnell. And I believe this is the race that could really be important to the future and the destiny of your children and your grandchildren. And we all have to keep that in mind. We also have to realize that this is a man who will raise money from every special interest group in America and will have a pot of $25 to $30 million to win this race. So this race is going to have to be won by the middle class of Kentucky. And you're going to see us on our on-the-job program. We started this week where we're working side by side people all over the state of Kentucky. Because we're going to win the guerrilla warfare and the ground tactics which are going to take us to victory. And two things I want to say particularly about this community. Last year, many of you know that I ran with Greg Stumbo as my lieutenant governor candidate. And because of our long-term friendship, I made a lot of friends in Eastern Kentucky. But I made no better friend than Charlie Cantrell and his daughter Gypsy with United Steelworkers. And I could list a lot of names up here. As I said to Fuzzy Kazis earlier, I probably know more officials here than I do in my own county. And I think that when you get down to question my democratic values, you can decide whether you want to listen to someone who grew up in the East End of Louisville and had privileges that I never saw, versus somebody like me who grew up on a small farm, didn't have indoor plumbing for 5 years of my life. And my dad used to say to me, in America, this is a country where you can go from the outhouse to the penthouse. And when you have seen America allow you to do those things, you miss what else to do. But if you want to believe in a Democrat, just ask my friends. Thank you very much.